What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Market Health Update, my favorite video. Hey, so y'all recall, I love more than anything about in this world, besides good pizza, is getting to say, I told you so. All right. So if you look back on my videos, I told you a very specific level where to enter the market, enter whatever you wanted, just generally enter the, index funds, anything like that. Pretty much I gave you the health of where we're going to go and where the market was and the future. I cannot predict the future. I've been wrong plenty of times. I had a red week in options trading this week. Okay. I can be wrong, but take it with a grain of salt. You don't have to listen to me, but here's what's happening. And here's what I believe is going to happen. Okay. So we had our run up. Okay. We talked about the awesome gains, returns. My portfolio in general had just under a 200% return with the stuff we were in. So now where are we looking at here? Again, not selling anything. I'm not even 30 yet, right? There's no need for me to sell anything long term. But when am I going to buy more? Caleb, when you buying this? I get texts all the time. When you buying this? Should I buy this? Should I buy this? I can look at it, but generally a lot of things are going to follow the health of the economy, right? The viruses, who's president, trade tensions, war tensions, anything like that, right? So let me get into the chart because I try to ignore all that. I try to stay in tune with the news, but there are patterns to be found. Regardless of what drives it down, it's still going to drive it down, right? So back here was the first the big wave of coronavirus, and I think the second one is coming now, right? So what is scary is we did not break our previous resistance that the Great White Hope Donald Trump led us to, all right? We stayed below it. These are the two levels, okay? So, what's important is this. In technical analysis, there's what's known as a gap and a gap fill. What happened recently with these new waves, trade tensions, things like that, is it created a gap. That means the day before it was at this level, and then it opened, it was at this level. There was no sell-off during the day. That's a gap, all right? Now, what's a gap? Why is that important? Well, it just shows extreme volatility, extreme change, right? So a gap generally needs to be filled, right? It's called a gap fill. So what we wanted to see to remain bullish in this big channel that you see, okay, was this gap come up and be filled right here. What happened is very important. I want you to pay attention. If you don't get anything, get this. We created a quadruple top, right? That's 4 resistance tests right here at this 3114 level, okay? Well, I'm used to trading SPY, I'm sorry. 314, but it's actually 3143 level on the ES, on the futures. So 1, 2, 3, 4. A double top, so generally just 2, is an extremely bearish, again, red, sell, bad, down, whatever word you want to use, signal. Well, we tested it 4 times, and that level is very strong. Okay, very hard to get through since we sold off. So what's important is we're breaking the uptrend finally. Okay, so those people who are older, looking to retire, looking to get into something safer, given next week and see where exactly we're going, now would be the time. Okay? Younger people, young hard-working people who, make their own way and don't blame others for their issues and blame others for where they're at and kind of have a level head and a little bit of common fucking sense. Don't sell anything, just hold it because you're going to have more opportunities in the future to add more. So, now, with the dotted line on my analysis, that means that it's been broken, so I make it dotted to make it easy, okay? So this level is broken. These are 4-hour candles, reminder. Let me go to the 1 hour, or I'm sorry, the 1 day. You see it clearly. Okay. So this thing can happen and immediately bounce right back. That's why we need confirmation. Next week's candle, if it is here, okay, that is very, very good for me and for most people that are going to watch this video. It's very good long term. It is very good because what's going to happen is we're going to fall into this is my first buy zone, this big green box right here. Then we're going to fall into this previous chop zone, and that's going to be a good buy zone overall. Okay. You don't have to get in here and be like, oh, you know, it's today at this hour, at this second, the best time. It doesn't matter. It's whatever. It's just, no one can time it perfectly. I'm just telling you, this is the first level I'm looking at. If we lose that level, I'm probably looking, I should have had this up. I apologize. I'm looking at the fib level 78. Between 78 and 61.8. 61.8 is the golden ratio. That's where, so that's here, I'll just put it down. Sorry for all the lines, but right here, I don't know if we'll get there. If the Great White Hope Donald Trump gets reelected, I don't think we'll get there. I think we'll go back to flying and having a green market. But I still want to capitalize on this downfall, so I'm looking at these levels, right? We'll see what happens with the economy, man. We'll see what happens with the virus and things like that. But overall, that's what I'm looking at. I just wanted to share it with you guys. I know some of you guys aren't in the Discord. Some of you guys probably haven't talked to me in a while. Some of you don't text me. Some of you, might be afraid to ask. I don't know. Might be too prideful. But this is where we're at, and I'm sharing it for you because anybody that's ever known me, anybody that's that's helped me along the way, or anybody that's been an enemy of mine, I don't really give a shit. I want you all to have the opportunity and see it like I see it. Okay, so that's where we're at, right? Again, if you have I kind of forgot to do this on the last time. You don't need this big charting software. You can just take these two numbers down that I'm about to tell you. Okay, I want you to write down, save it in your phone, whatever, 2705 and 2930. Any number right there in between those two numbers, okay, if we get there, which I believe we will, pending confirmation next week, I want you to go ahead and start investing. Invest your money, maybe add more to your 401k. I don't know, whatever you want to do. You might be asking, what do I look for? Okay, look like, what do you mean? What numbers are those for? Type in Google S&P 500 futures. You can have, they're all over the place. And it's, S&P mini 500 index futures, whatever. And that number, when that number is in between these two, okay, that's when I am buying first. You don't, this is not financial investment advice. I'm just telling you that's what I'm doing. Free of charge for you. Okay. So thank y'all for watching the video. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up. I will catch y'all on the next one. Y'all have a good weekend.